Georgia Bulldogs. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. So Florida's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. Coming out with it, it's Phillips. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Offense in a split backfield. The run inside. It's Phillips. They come out strong, stopping for no gain on the opening play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's Humphries. Pulled down for the tackle.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Frazier. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense now.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Might as well stick with him. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Right down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Guys, let's chat about Florida. We start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. Snagged out of the air. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Delayed handoff. It's Pryor. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wide receiver comes in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Jones wants to throw it. He's got it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Looking for the first. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. Handoff for Frazier. At the 15, he's loose. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Defensively, you know they're going to run it. You know they're going to try to create some space offensively and just try to run out of the goal line. So that's a frustrating one that hurts because the run game comes downhill. He gets a big gain, and now out of the own end zone. Now no safety to worry about. You can pass, you can run, the whole playbook at your disposal.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking to the big tight end. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Not all drops are equal, and those are frustrating, man. Now, those are the ones where you're going to move the sticks. Nice job seeing the middle of the field come open. The first down marker's right there, and that's a big, costly drop for this offense.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. Here's a give to Frazier. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Well, it feels like each and every year when you talk Georgia and their ability running the football, they are about as deep at that position in running back as anybody in college football. You look to last year, David, it felt like every game there was 5 or 6 guys. It was Nate Frazier and 4 other dudes all getting it done. They recruit so well at that position. They bring in fresh bodies. They wear defenses down. We expect that to be the same thing this year.
They do, but I tell you what, man, the highlighter to me, the top guy is Nate Frazier. And them keeping him this offseason, there was a lot of people that were trying to make him a very rich man. And I'm not saying he's not a rich man at Georgia, but, like, he is the superstar. He's got great feet. You saw him take next steps after his freshman year. And this guy really has dynamic quickness. He explodes through the hole, home run speed, doesn't mess around. He's really proven to be a great back.
And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bulldog. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout. It's 2nd. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Running inside. It's Pryor. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll try it again. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, running up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Gators will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He's got great speed. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Florida. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Fielded in the end zone. It's Phillips. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah.
Breaks into the open. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Dogs! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Both of you guys played in this rivalry. Jesse, what's your most impactful memory?
My senior year, 1st and 1 on the goal line, and the Bulldogs had Marcus Stroud and Richard Seymour, 2 first-round picks at D-tackle. Coach Spurrier called Red Snoopy, which was a quarterback sneak. I didn't get it. He called it again on 2nd down. I didn't get it. Called it again on 3rd down. I didn't get it. On 4th down, he subbed our running back who came in the huddle and says, Red Snoopy, jump over the top, idiot. and we scored a touchdown.
That is great. That is phenomenal. Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Jones to throw. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Hey, good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the catch on third down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Made a defender miss. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot, it takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. To give, running right, it's Frazier.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Escapes the pressure going right. Turning it on. Slides, avoids the hit. What a way to convert on 2nd and long. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Completion to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers. They just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses it.
And the Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Turns it loose. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Georgia!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
inside his own 5. Timeout now called by the Gators. That's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. In the red area, it's Frazier. And he's in! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
He'll bring it out. It's Mays. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The run inside. It's Pryor. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Jones wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the timing just a hair off.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. Maybe a crease. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that bull Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, week one, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Buckeyes who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Gators want to move quickly.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Jones to throw. Fires to the middle. With the catch, it's Mays. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Got it. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Looking for a crease. It's Pryor. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
Fires to the wideout. He caught it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
And the Gators trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Run in the red zone. It's Pryor. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Gators!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Fielded in the end zone, it's Phillips. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. to get another look at this Bulldog offense. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. To the air on first down. Fires into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the ground, it's Pryor. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like it.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Florida.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll give to Frazier. Bounced off his feet. Georgia going up tempo. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Fires quickly. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, looking to pass. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll off one deep down the left side. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
That is no good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
On the run, fires downfield. Complete downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll go with a direct snap. Touchdown, Bulldog! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Running inside. It's Pryor. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick them up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fellow right in the middle.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. First down here, what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Hard running there. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Gators are in the hurry up. They'll run play action. Pulls it in. It's Mays. Got a little grass. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
The run inside. It's Pryor. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Jones wants to throw it. Puts it out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Wants to throw on first down. Complete. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Gators. The Gators answer right back. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Phillips. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. To the air, it's Stockton. With the catch, it's Humphreys. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Schedule may say Week 0, but this has been anything but a 0. 2 terrific teams giving it their all. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. pick up a 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Frazier. Finding some room. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch, they've got a little bit of everything, man. The balance, the structure, the play calling. Right now, they're in a really good rhythm.
The Dogs with the 1st and 10. Frazier again. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Handoff for Frazier. Goes to the end zone, and the ball's out. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The Bulldogs answer right back with a score of their own.
And you just heard every offensive player go, oh, for a second there. How about that? The fumble deep in the defense's territory. But how about Johnny on the spot, scooping that ball up and finishing, lowering his pads, getting in the end zone. Nice break for this offense.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Wide receiver going in motion. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They move on top here in the 4th. The Bulldogs answer right back with a score of their own.
And just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
And he muffs it. It's loose. They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The defense has to be careful not to go too much into prevent defense and prevent themselves from winning. Jones to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
And this is a big 3rd down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack, because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
Got it, looking for the 1st down. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job by the defense staying aware on that play here late in the game with the lead and the offense.
He's loose down the middle. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida. Once he got some room, it was over. They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a huge scoring extra point there to get it tied in the final minute. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Trying to get rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the fourth down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field, give yourselves a shot to win.
Throws for the tight end. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
And I get it. You're trying to be smart right now because you got to go down the field, and you got to make something happen, and you got to make it happen pretty fast. But now you got to understand the situation. It's fourth down. This game's over if I don't get the first down. So the clock is not a part of the equation. I got to dial up a play and make sure I get this first down.
And they'll get it down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Jones wants to throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
How about that turn of events for the defense? Not only do they force the fumble and jump on it, creating a massive momentum shift, but they're already in field goal range where they stand right now to break this tie.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Frazier. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Frazier again. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go, and they'll send out the field goal unit. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive.